Hey everybody, Fluffy Puma here.
Wild Farber here.
Or,
Joe Gamer here.
or,
Connor Sanders here.
I love doing that, I'm sorry.
I know you do.
It brings me great joy. And Connor and I do not know what we're getting into today.
No,
My
we do not.
friend, his name is Hydrodon, he has his own channel, told me that he found this game. It's like 99¢ on Steam. Go check it out.
Not bad.
Well, we don't know what the gameplay is yet,
I'm
so
in price-wise.
this is Quiverdick's Terrible Tale for Terrible Parents to read to their equally terrible children.
We have no clue what this is.
No idea. I told him not to. He wanted to explain it to me. He wanted to tell me about it. I told him no because I wanted to play it and I didn't want any kind of ruining. And then I told him about it, and he was like, "Oh well." Well, actually, no, I didn't tell you anything about it. All I told him yesterday was, "Hey, get ready to record tomorrow, because I have a game for you to play with me." And he goes, "Oh, so what's it about?" I'm like, "I'm not going to tell you."
Because she doesn't even know.
Did not tell him. I didn't even tell him the name until like 15 minutes ago while I was making us while we were eating some food.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, it's this name." And he's like, "What?"
You know, this game's name still confuses me. Freaking long.
I had to read it 3 times out loud.
Just make
Just to make sure I was reading it right. You guys ready to play? You ready to play?
Yeah, let's see what this is.
Let's see what Quiverdick's terrible tales are all about for the terrible parents to read to equally terrible children. Let's see. What you are about to witness cannot be unseen. It cannot be unread.
Are you sure about that?
Most definitely. If you continue, do so at your own risk. As I'm absolutely positive there is a better use of your time doing pretty much anything else. Wow, it's already telling us it's a horrible game. This game is considerate.
Yeah, it's like, you might not like this.
This game is lovely. I love it already. I'm going to give this game 10 out of 10 already.
It gets 10 out of 10.
This is a 5-star game right now.
5-star game.
This is it. If you do choose to stick around, then please enjoy this terrible tale for terrible parents to read to their equally terrible children.
I think we fall into that.
I don't think we're terrible. If you just so happen to be a terrible parent, you may enjoy reading this terrible tale to your terrible children. Well, I'm not a parent.
Nope.
If you are not a terrible parent, then you probably shouldn't be here, as I'm sure you will not enjoy this terrible tale. If, however, you are a terrible parent, but your kids are not terrible children, then perhaps you should look elsewhere, as this terrible tale is better suited for appropriately terrible children.
Okay.
My brain hurts.
Yeah. We done?
Still going. If you have terrible children, but are not a terrible parent, then you're probably on your way out of here at this point. However, let's be honest. If your children are terrible, then you're probably a terrible parent.
Oh, wow.
And it's probably all your fault.
Kind of mean.
Harsh, dude. Which means that this tale is, in fact, for you.
Don't gotta be a dick about it.
Get ready for Quiverdick's Terrible Tale for Terrible Parents to read to their equally terrible children.
Jesus.
Oh, dear sweet mercy. I may have rated this game too soon.
Please, please make it through. Let's make it through this game. Oh, dear
Oh,
Lord.
hello. Hey.
Hi, audio.
Hey, Grandpa, can you read us a bedtime story? Yeah, Grandpa. Maybe a motivational story?
Want me to read the boy kid?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, motivational story. That's super positive and shit. I won't even read that last word.
What's great is Connor's the best because you just censored yourself.
Yeah, you don't need to censor me. I will do it myself.
He just censored himself. That's great. Like myself. Oh my gosh, I've got a horrible mouth. But Connor over here, he's a saint compared to me.
Like, nope.
He just freaking just sat there. Positive and...
You can watch it yourself. You can read. You can read, I'm positive. Also, can I say...
If you're watching this video and you can't read, then this tale is not for you.
Yeah.
But if your parents are watching this video, then they are terrible parents.
Yeah.
Which means you're a terrible child. Which means this is right up your alley. But you just can't read. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, then you can listen to us read it, and that's going to be fun, because we can barely read ourselves.
Okay, so I guess you're going to be the censored good boy, and I'm going to be the foul-mouthed evil girl, right?
Yep.
Pretty much like usual.
Yep.
So continue, Andrew.
Well, he's done because I stopped after.
Okay. Or a story about an underdog that ends up beating the odds and winning some big competition or something, says Emma.
Okay, then. Or a story about how you got that arrow lodged.
Grandpa! Did Grandma find you cheating again, Grandpa?
I think she did.
Because she looks like she's pissed off over that.
I won't read that last bit again.
Dick.
I'm trying.
Lodged in your dick, Grandpa. Old man quiver. Well, that might be a story for another day, Andrew. Perhaps I can tell a different tale for you children. Perhaps a terrible tale. A terrible tale, Grandpa?
I love her face.
She looks like she just saw shit.
She
looks like she just walked into the bedroom and saw Grandma and Grandma doing the dirty.
Oh my god.
Grandma and Grandpa, not Grandma and Grandma. Grandma and Grandpa. We never know what we ate. Grandpa had an arrow in his dick,
You need
okay?
help?
No, Grandpa had an arrow in his dick, okay? He has a hole. He has another hole.
What makes the tale so terrible, Grandpa?
Stupidity. Stupidity. Lots of it.
This is right up our alley.
It sounds like the perfect tale for Stupid McStupid Pants, doesn't it, Andrew? Who the hell is that?
Are we coming up with the names now? I'm not a stupid McStupid Pants. My name is Andrew, and I'm super smart. What the hell?
What did I tell you about having self-confidence, Andrew?
That is like the worst grandma ever.
That sounds like our grandma. Sorry, Mom. She was mean.
Yeah. That I don't deserve it, and I'll never amount to anything because I'm ugly and I have a bad case of the herpaderps, Grandma.
I'm sorry. You've been diagnosed with herpaderp.
What's herpaderp meant to mean?
Grandma Tracy. Well, your words, not mine.
Wow.
You're mean, Grandma. I don't like you. Grandpa, come on. Can we hear the story already? Oh, I suppose, Emma.
Let me just read the guy so you can read the words.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear this terrible tale.
Neither can we. Be careful what you wish for, Emma. You just might get it. Well, duh. That's what we've been waiting for 10 minutes now. Has it already been 10 minutes?
That's what we've been wanting.
Oh, wanting. You always assume your stories are going to be terrible, Grandpa. They're always terrible.
Oh.
Oh.
He is a herpaderp.
Fair point.
How often did you and me used to say herpaderp when we were kids?
Oh, we used to say it all the time.
That was like our word for like
Herpaderp.
stupid.
Yeah, it usually meant stupid.
Because Mom didn't like us saying stupid or retarded, so we said herpaderp.
Yeah.
You damn herpaderp.
Herpaderp.
Oh God, here comes Grandma again. Why don't you tell him that terrible tale that you taught you that one moral... Look, I'm sorry. Why don't you tell them that terrible tale that taught you that one moral lesson thingamajigger? That was a lot of T's and that just...
Oh, too.
Yeah, Grandpa. The one with the thing. Yeah, there you go, Emma. Simplify it. Simplify it all.
Oh, why, of course, that tale. The one with the thing. Now, what the thing was... Wait. Now, what the thing was that again? Good job, Grandpa.
Old man quiver.
I could have sworn there was a thing I had in mind.
Ooh. No, Andrew has an idea.
I have a belly button, Grandpa. He is a herpaderp.
That's a thing.
It's a thing,
He
but...
didn't make, Grandpa couldn't remember what the thing was. Andrew helped him out.
Where did that come from?
No one knows.
Ah, that...
You can at least say to that.
I will. That random comment you just made helps to spark an idea for a tale, Andrew.
Dumbass comment.
Be happy you have me to censor myself.
Oh, here you go.
This is the tale of... The tale of what? Oh, that's you.
I'm sorry, did you grow up here?
No.
Tell him what, Grandpa?
He doesn't remember, Emma. Get off his back. Of course I remember you. You little...
You can at least say that, I guess.
Of course I remember you little shit. But... yeah, Emma. Get off my nuts.
That one I wouldn't have said.
Well, this game is going to be full of this, so be warned, people. I said back, Grandpa. Whatever. Anyways, this is the tale of something. I'll make it up as I go along, and you'll sit here and listen whether you like it or not.
You got it, Grandpa.
What the heck is this so far? So it all started with an old lady being pushed around and bullied by a couple of dickheads who had nothing better to do than pick on some old broad. It's a nun.
She looks weird.
She's a nun and she's scared.
Leave me alone. I don't want any trouble.
Now when I say some old broad, I meant a young woman who just happened to be a nun.
That is the exact opposite of an old broad.
Kinda. Hey! Oh my god. Hey, you stay away from our fine establishment.
Want me to be him?
Go right ahead.
Yeah, we better not see you hanging around our village practicing that mumbo-jumbo witchcraft of yours.
Oh god.
It's Christianity. We don't take kindly to worshiping that god.
Stay in the forest where you belong, animal. This is quite literally the opposite of what Christianity did to paganism.
Yeah, really.
Okay? Or else.
All I did was bless someone when they sneezed. And I haven't even lived in your village for over 10 years.
Really? This is their problem?
I'm confused.
Well, just reminding you.
Yeah, just a reminder, nun lady.
These guys are like, what the hell?
Oh, whenever will they leave me alone?
Those guys are total douche snozzles. But what do you expect from two guys named Mr. Fester, or what?
No, you had it right,
Okay,
Mr. Fister.
Mr. Fister, and I know. And Styles Davis. Oh god, these names.
It's cringe, brother.
Yeah. We'll come back to that part of the story later.
Then why don't we start with that part of the story, Grandpa?
Now let's focus on this little fairy fuck here.
I'm sorry, no, you need to say that with confidence.
I can't.
For now, let's focus on this little fairy fuck here. Oh, shit. Hey. Who are you?
Samola. Oh, wow.
You're not saying
I am not.
That's the one word I
His
do not
name
like.
will be Sum.
You can
Samol.
say Summel. But that is one word I refuse. I do not like that word.
You shouldn't be here, little fairy.
Oh.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
Mary the fairy.
Oh my
I just
god.
got that.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna chop you into tiny pieces and gnaw the meat off your bones.
Ugh. Oh well, I think that's my cue to leave.
Run, run, little fairy, run, run. Is this us now?
Oh, shit. Ah! Oh, cool. Sacks of flour are stacked up in the corner. Against the wall. Sorry, heard something.
Let's get out of here
Sacks
from
of
this.
flowers are stacked up in the corner against the wall.
We get away from this weirdo.
Well, this won't do me any good on its own.
This basket is filled to the brim with rotten, moldy tomatoes.
I'm pretty hungry, and a little mold never hurt anyone. But for some reason, I don't think that guy would be too keen on the idea of me taking his food.
Okay, I guess we're running.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I better fucking
Let's leave this man.
run. Oh. There seems to be a foul, rotten odor emanating from the scene.
That worries me.
I bet that guy stuffs all sorts of things down this drain.
I bet so too.
I sure don't want to be next.
I guess I'm running.
Yep.
The door.
Well, that guy was creepy. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue on with the rest of the story, shall we?
But he's telling the story. Why would he be like, well, that guy's a little creepy?
You made him creepy.
Okay, so
Oh, sorry.
come on, old man Quiver.
Sorry, old man Quiver went on a...
Old man Quiver had a douse of Alzheimer's there for a second, folks. I'm sorry.
Mary the Fairy was visiting the graveyard one day in search of food. Kind of weird.
Huh. Looking for food in the graveyard, Grandpa?
Oh yes, fairies eat human flesh, don't you know?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you didn't know that, Grandpa. That's scary. Fairies are very weak, however, so they typically go to graveyards and feast on the flesh of those already dead. So anyways, this little fairy, Mary, as stated previously, was on her way to get some food. Mary had some mega munchies, as she was up all night, 420 blazing it like a G. Hey! I want to be a G, Grandpa. You okay over there? You'll never be a G, Andrew. I can be a G if I want, Grandpa. I can be whatever I want to be.
No, sorry, little Andrew. Takes years of practice.
I had to believe really hard.
And smoke a lot of weed.
Andrew, you can't tie your shoes. You shit your pants at least 8 times a day, and you cry whenever you hear birds chirping outside your window in the mornings. Their chirpy chirp, tweety tweet songs are just so beautiful. You are the furthest thing from a G that anyone has ever been, period.
Damn, Grandpa.
Richard Simmons is more of a G than you. Oh! Oh, I like him. He's my favorite. That little girl down the street in the wheelchair is more of a G than you.
Damn.
Well, duh. She can do drive-by, Grandpa. That's an unfair advantage. I just have these shitty legs. This game. What is this game?
I don't know, but I'm glad we recorded.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're making this for you guys. It's the best game ever. 10 out of 10.
10 out of
I'm sticking with that.
Yeah.
This is the best.
Step into my office, Andrew. We can clear up this leg issue you're having.
Oh, no.
I like Emma.
I'm not playing doctor with you again, Emma. You tried to cut my kidney out last time.
Correction. I tried to cut your liver out, Andrew. I did cut your kidney out.
I like Emma.
Of course you would.
I like her.
Oh. Oh, but
Jesus.
This isn't good.
Don't worry, Andrew. I have a 100% success rate when operating on my patients.
You sure about that?
He's alive.
All of your patients have died, Emma.
But you're alive.
Exactly.
When did my grandchildren become little psychopaths?
When they popped out of their mother's vagina, Richard.
Damn, Colonel.
Anyways, food for the fairy.
No, it's like food for the fairy.
I'm quite famished. I need some nom-noms. I wonder where my fairy friends are.
Hello, guard.
Let's talk to him.
I want to go talk to Bird.
Bird's chilling. Why is it chill? Well, hello there, little fairy.
Jeremy died.
Hello.
Well, I didn't need to say shit.
Well,
She said hello for me.
how are you doing on this fine day?
I'm doing well, thank you. You seem much nicer than that mean old man inside.
Oh, how so?
Ooh. He tried to cut me into tiny pieces and eat me.
Oh. That's just some hole trying to scare you. Don't worry about him.
Well, he was quite rude.
He's one some might call a
meanie face?
precisely a meanie face.
I thought he was going to be like, such foul language.
Well, thanks for talking to me, mister. I should really be on my way now.
You take care now, little fairy. And with that, Mary the fairy went on her way. Thank you, Rindo Guard.
Well, I guess we'll stop here for now.
Yeah,
I like this game.
this is a weird game.
Fun game. But anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. I'm Fluffy Puma.
I'm Wild Firebird.
I won't make you do it this time.
Okay.
That's my gift to you for Christmas. I won't make him do it this time. Next episode, I won't make him do it either. And we'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.
Bye.